I want to talk just a little bit about a friend we all need to have. Friends are rare. Yes. I'm talking about true friends. Yes. A lot of folks call you friends, that don't mean they're your friend. Yes. We got to be careful about that term. Yes, sir. I'm your friend. Amen. Because at some point that's going to be proved. Yes. And you got to prove it more than laughing at me, grinning in my face. So some folk, it's easy to grin and pretend that they're your friend. Yes. But when it come down and those folks there to the rubber meeting the road, sometimes you just don't have the friend you thought you had. And then there are those who will seek friends for the wrong reason. Yeah, they'll seek friend because that friend may have a little clout. You know, sometimes folks like to hang around folk that's got some clout. We tend to think if I hang around somebody that's got a little bit, I might be shared some. But I come to find out this is to a true friend, amen, will share with you. But a so-called friend ain't gonna give you nothing. Wish I had some help in here. We need to, I'm kind of help you understand, amen. It's good to know who your friends are. And I'll tell you something else. Friendship, amen, has to have a commitment. In order to become elders' friend, believe it or not, we got to spend some time together. Folk want to call Jesus their friend and don't spend no time with him. I ain't got no help in here today. We call ourselves, amen, he's a friend of mine and I'm a friend of his. But hardly ever do we talk. That's right. I had some help. Hardly ever do we communicate. Hardly ever, amen, do I tend to want to be around him. I'm trying to help somebody because if you're going to be a friend of Jesus and he's going to be a friend of yours, you're going to have to spend some time with him. Am I right about that? You're going to have to, amen, communicate with him. Do you not understand, amen, communication and fellowship is the prime steps of building a friendship. Yeah. The Bible says, amen, he that hath friends must first show himself friendly. The reason why a lot of church, I'm talking about Christian now, a lot of reason why you don't have friends, you said, Jesus is my friend. You need to have more friends than Jesus, baby. I wish I had some help in here. Yeah, he is your friend, but he didn't put you on an island all by yourself. You need to have some friends that you can fellowship and associate with. Am I right about that? Now, those of you that just say, amen, Jesus is my friend, and you didn't want everybody else off, really, Jesus ain't your friend. Did you catch what I said? You don't want everybody else off. Then how you figure Jesus is still hanging around? No, he gone too. Y'all ain't gonna help me on today. But it's the truth. And it's time for folks to get that mentality out your mind. Because if you got that kind of stuff going on in you, Jesus ain't with you, baby. You got to learn and be able to fellowship one with another. Yeah, you got to show yourself friendly. You can't just come to church because you want some kind of auxiliary and feel like, amen, you can just boss folk and talk to folk any kind of way. See, I'm preaching right now. You got to be careful about Christians. They think they can just boss everybody around. They think when the Lord saved them, the mold broke. They think when the Lord called them, when the Lord called them, went out. I wish I had some help today. You need to understand, honey, God has called many folk, and many folk have yielded unto him, and have opened themselves the word they have received grace, and they know how to act. Amen. I was studying that. I began to think about Jesus. Do you not know the scripture does say this? Amen. And I read it. Amen. No greater, your Bible might say no greater love, but mine says greater love has no man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friends. That's a friend, y'all. And that's a friend you need to have. We tend to want to hang around folk that we think got a little, maybe got a little money. We have those kind of folk. We feel like, amen, they're gonna bless us because they're gonna see the poor mouth and poor face I got, and at some point along the way, they're gonna begin to lay something in my palm. I come to tell you, they ain't gonna lay nothing in your palm but their hands. And y'all ain't gonna help me. See, if you got folk now, amen, I wish I had some help. We've got this thing about being blessed now. We think everybody got something in their palm, in their hand, to pass off to you. The devil doesn't lie. No, you got to understand, baby. Only Jesus gonna order that. Now, when Jesus orders somebody to give you gonna get it. He didn't make the devil put something in his palm and pass on to you. It ain't always gonna be the church that gonna bless you. Sometimes the devil, amen, God will set him up to bless you. You know what I'm saying? Folk, amen, you know you smell the liquor on their breath. Somehow or another, they get God move on their heart. They'll put something in their hand. That does work. You can smell something. I done bless folk myself. Then put something on the palm of the hand, go to shake the hand, amen, it transfers. Y'all ever have me? But my point is, you got too many folk in the church expecting the transfer. The transfer ain't coming till you get yourself right with God. And then you can look for the transfer to come from anywhere and anytime. Friend. We all need to have. Jesus is a friend, y'all. And what I was amazed by this is when how he humbly sacrificed himself. I don't think we understand the concept of what really happened. That he did for us. See, he was already there, by the way. He was already with the Father. But he chose to get up off his royal throne and say, Father, I'll go down. Send me, I'll go down. Because he knew that the Father had already declared there's none righteous. Y'all ain't going to help me. And that's when he knew that Jesus himself prepared me a body and I'll go down and redeem me. Do you not know we were already separated from God? Do you not know God had already wrote us off? But there's something about the love of God. I wish I had some help in here. There's something about God's great love. Obviously, he looked again and said, no, I can't let them go out like that. I've got, because I want to bring them to where I am. Because he said in the word, Jesus said this, well, where I am, there you may be also. So, amen, he sent Jesus. But see, Jesus did not have to die. I want you to understand that. He did not have to die, y'all. He willingly gave up his life. Yeah, he came down and he died and he suffered for you and I, that we might have the privilege of receiving salvation. And because of that, you owe him today. You don't owe me, you owe the Lord. Now, yeah, get you a friend and have a friend. But there is no friend like Jesus. Am I right about that? I believe one songwriter said, and I'm so going to close here, but one songwriter even said that there's no friend like the Lord Jesus. No, not one. I know you think you can call on that friend, but I come to tell you this: if that friend is living and breathing and bleeding like you, there's just so much he or she gonna be able to do. So you better get your confidence in the Lord. Now stop thinking that a man, your friend, will be there for you. Now I know the Bible does say this, that a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. And I'm so glad when I read that, my mind began to fact and function on and begin to look at those of you that I can really call my friends. God had made you, amen, for the time of adversity. In other words, when I get down, there is a physical friend that will come to my rescue. Yes, and if that friend fails, then that's when Jesus steps in. Anybody glad about that? In fact, Jesus will use that physical friend. This brother was a blessing to me on yesterday. I thank God how he was willing to bring some stuff down for my daughter to move in her apartment. And he so willingly, along with his son, along with my son, came down the highway. I'm only saying this because I didn't have to beg him. I just asked him. When you gotta beg your friend, then honey, he ain't my friend. I wish I had some help. You ought to be able just to ask your friend, and he'll say yes, just like the elder did. Being planned this, he made sure he kept his schedule open. I ain't got no help in here. A friend won't let nothing come upon that schedule unless it's out of his control. But you got some folk, if they can make $1, they gonna put you on the back burner. I wish they had some help. You got some folk saved to the bone, but if you begin to hinder them, give them their blessing. I'm talking about financially. They'll call you up and tell you at the last minute, y'all ain't gonna have me. It'll be a beautiful thing if you gave me warning. But you got some church folk will call you up at the last minute. Knowing full well you're waiting on them, looking for them, got confidence in them, and you ain't calling you. Supposed to be there at 12, they calling you at 15 after, saying they can't make it. I wish I had some help, but a true friend won't let nothing come in the way of his appointment. Ain't that just like Jesus? Jesus didn't let nothing come in the way of his divine appointment. He was divine to come down and die on the cross. He didn't let the cross even stop him. I wish I had some help. He didn't let the whipping even stop him. Who am I talking to? You need to have a friend like this. When you get in trouble, he'll show up. Anybody glad about that? Anybody tried this friend? When you get in trouble, won't he show up? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Oh, have mercy. Yeah. Jesus is a friend we all need to have. He'll be there in the time of trouble. I love, amen, what the Bible speaks about friends. But the question is today, are you his friend? I can't let that go by, but are you his friend? See, this thing, friendship goes both ways. Some of y'all think it's a one-way street. You want, amen, Jesus to be your friend, but you don't want to be his friend. Oh, y'all ain't going to say amen on that one. We want him to be our friend, but we want to get in the car with the devil. We want him to lead and take us where we want to go, but we want Jesus to still be our friend. But Satan to be our chauffeur. I wish I had some help in here. But you need to have this friend with you at all times. Yeah, y'all get ready to close. But then there's another song that the songwriter said. And y'all know this one. What a friend we have in Jesus. Oh, God, I wish I had some help. Yeah. All our sins and grief to bear. You ain't going to tell me all of us, amen, ain't had some grief. Some of us got some grief right now. But I'm so glad I know somebody who can turn your grief into joy. Can turn your sorrow into gladness. See, I can't do all that. We can't do that as humans. We can help you a little bit. If you need a loaf of bread, we can go buy you that. But it comes a time when even money can't help you. Who am I talking to with that? We tend to worry ourselves about getting close to that friend that's a millionaire. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody that hit the lottery that's in your family. You ain't spoken to them in over 2 years. And now, since they done hit the lottery, you're calling them up. You bringing them back some chicken. Y'all wish I had some help. Y'all, they gonna help me. You're telling them, baby, you know what? Your car need washing out with my dad. Ain't bothered to wash your clothes. No time since I wash a mess.